It begins with silence. A quiet morning over Yellowstone. Tourists wander the park. Steam rises softly from the ground. And then, the earth tears open. A roar louder than 1,000 storms shatters the sky. Fire, ash, and molten rock burst upward, climbing into the stratosphere. This is not science fiction. This is what would happen if Yellowstone's supervolcano erupted tomorrow. Yellowstone is not just a national park. Beneath its beauty lies one of the most powerful geological structures on the planet. A supervolcano, an underground chamber stretching for more than 50 miles filled with molten magma, resting directly beneath the heart of the United States. Scientists estimate that when it erupts, it won't just be a local disaster, it will be a global catastrophe. Yellowstone has erupted before, 3 times in the past 2.1 million years. Each eruption reshaped continents, altered climates, and pushed species to the brink of extinction. The last one, 640,000 years ago, covered most of North America in ash. And now, deep beneath the surface, magma slowly shifts, building pressure, waiting for the day it breaks free again. So what if that day was tomorrow? What if the world's most dangerous volcano awoke in our lifetime? To understand this, we must walk through the events step by step. From the first moment to the long-lasting aftershocks that could redefine human civilization. In the first minutes, an explosion unlike anything humanity has ever seen would tear apart the park. A column of ash and rock would rise 25 miles into the atmosphere, higher than any airplane can fly. The sound would be heard across entire states, thousands of square miles around Yellowstone. Wyoming, Montana, Idaho would be destroyed instantly. Forests incinerated, rivers boiled away, cities nearby wiped from the map. Within hours, ash would begin to fall across the United States, not soft, white snow, but heavy, suffocating dust. In places, it would pile meters deep, collapsing roofs, smothering crops, clogging engines, poisoning water. In a matter of days, the central and western U.S. would become unlivable. And the destruction wouldn't stop there. Volcanic ash, carried by the winds, would spread across the globe. Within weeks, Europe, Asia, and Africa would see their skies darken. Sunlight would struggle to break through the thick haze. Temperatures would plummet. A volcanic winter would begin. History gives us clues. In the year 1815, a volcano called Mount Tambora erupted in Indonesia. It was smaller than Yellowstone, yet it lowered global temperatures by more than 3 degrees. Crops failed worldwide. Famine killed millions. The following year became known as the year without a summer. Now imagine an eruption not 10 times greater, but 1,000 times stronger. That is Yellowstone. Step by step, civilization would unravel. Food supplies would collapse first. The American Midwest, the breadbasket of the world, would be buried in ash. Wheat, corn, soy, gone. Global trade would seize up as shipping lanes filled with falling ash and storms. Countries that rely on imports would starve. Billions of lives would hang in the balance. Air travel would end. Engines cannot survive in volcanic ash. Satellites would fail as the atmosphere filled with particles, scattering signals. Entire nations would be cut off, living in darkness, unable to communicate. The modern world, silenced. As weeks turn into months, the climate crisis would deepen. Ash clouds would block sunlight for years. Temperatures worldwide could drop by 10 to 15 degrees. The oceans would cool, shifting currents, sparking superstorms, collapsing ecosystems. Mass extinctions would begin again. The death toll would not be measured in thousands, or even millions. It would be in the billions. The eruption would not just destroy America, it would destabilize every country on Earth. Governments would collapse. Wars for food and clean water would ignite.